Hello, and welcome to Butterworth Boutique. I am Doretha, and today I need to work on a couple of projects, trying to finish them. So I thought I'd just put the camera on. I'm also watching videos over here of everyone that I can get around to, and I thank you so much for supporting me. So I'll turn that down pretty low. Let me close these doors over here, because I always got the washer going. This is my bag I'm working out of. Okay, I have several of these big bags. One full of paper crafts. This one is full of yarn, eyes, and polyfill. Oh, I wanted to finish this doll before this month was out, but I could only do a little bit each day, and yeah, I can only do a little bit each day. So just to keep my hand from getting in bad shape like it was, I just do a little bit each day. So I'm working on this doll, which is basically a hodgepodge of different patterns, because I wanted it to be a certain way. I wanted her legs to be bendable, but so I used that part of one pattern, and I kind of did my own thing up here, so it kind of looked like she wearing her pants down low below her waist, and it's gonna be a girl, so I don't know. She is wearing her pants a little low, but anyway, so she sits. Thank you, Lord. This is what I wanted, this body right here. And I got this body off of this pattern. I got off of Etsy. I bought a pattern, and I'll come back later and put the link in. So, Lord, another crafter lunch. Why did you wait till right now to fall? I'm not even going to cut that out of my video. I'm going to leave it right there. I cleaned it up after I finished my video. So I have some fiber fill right here, because I'm working on two different projects. I'm working on this one, and I have the supplies in this bag that I got from Priscilla with the African American type fabric on it. So this is Black History Month, and I'm trying to finish this doll using the Black History colors. What y'all think? She can get on her knees and pray, and she could sit down and cross her legs. I really like this doll. This pattern actually came with a wheelchair pattern as well. Like you could sit her in a wheelchair. So I'll find the author's name. And as far as the head is concerned, I was having an issue with her head size. I finished her head size before, and it was too big for her body, to me. So I started with a different head. And this time I didn't use the head from the pattern. I used a head from a different pattern. And I'm going with the head out of this book for one of these dolls, Crochet You. I don't know if that's backwards or not, but the name of the book is Crochet You. And it has all these different dolls in it. And it also has a wheelchair pattern in here as well. And so, yeah, I'm working on that. And I'm also working on that little bear right there. And I'll show you how far I've gotten with the little bear. But today I'm working on this doll, And I'm trying to find the head to see how far I had gone. See how far I got with it. Body and head. That's of the bear. I think this the head. Yep, this is the one I was using for beautiful dolls. There's the little wheelchair right there in this book that you can make. And that other pattern had a wheelchair in it too, but I wanted the technique that she was using is a little bit different from what I did. She made the thigh and the leg as two separate joints. Well, I used one of the techniques from her pattern, and I just made it in all one continuous row there. One continuous leg. Oh, Lord. So let me see. Where am I find it better if I follow a pattern than when someone says, I want a doll like the one you made for. I was doing one of a kind, items, but with something like this, it's too much of a strain on my brain to be trying to do one of a kind. The only thing that'll be one of a kind about my dolls now is, of course, the hair and the clothes. Now that didn't make much sense because all dolls has the same base pattern just about. The only thing that's different is most of the time it's just the clothes and the hair and the eye color and things like that. So I hope I'm talking loud enough for you all to hear me. I think I made it on this one. Let me see. I put the eyes in and I did the embroidery work on the eyes. Her head is a bit small, but I may have grabbed the wrong hook when I started working on her head. Well, she'll just be a pinhead. She'll be all right. She'll still be beautiful. Okay, so I've gotten that done. Got some little lashes out there above the eyebrows, and I am down to, I just embroidered the eyebrow. Okay, I found my spot, y'all. Okay, so I'm putting my book right here in front of me. And I need to check off the places where I am. Okay. I hope you all saw that video the other day where I showed Priscilla's bags that I got from, Priscilla. Oh my God. If they weren't amazing, I got a good mind to do another video just to show them again. Yeah, my desk is big. It's a lot on my desk right now. So let me see. I got my hook right here. I guess I should have done this live, crochet live, but I'm not gonna stay out here no hour, so I just got up late today because of Instacart delivered my grocery that was supposed to be here at 10, but according to the correspondence, they didn't start shopping until 10. Well, we had gone to bed, and it was a storm last night, and don't you know they set my food out on the porch in the storm. Bags full of water, cereal, canned goods, produce, everything that we had ordered. They set it out there in the storm, not just a sprinkle, but a storm. I contacted them this morning. I don't know what they're going to do about it yet because I haven't checked back with them. But I gave them a 1 star. Now, I'm not big at just trying to give people, because I know that's a lot of work. When you go shopping and then you come and bring the groceries. See, and our grocery hauls are not, that was a small one, but our grocery hauls are not usually so small. And yeah, so that's why I slept late, because I was up around, when my son-in-law went to work, around 3 in the morning, 3:30, 4, something like that. Anyway, I was up because he was backing out the driveway, and he came back in and said, "Did you order Instacart?" I said, "Yeah." It woke me up in the middle of the night. Well, he didn't have time because he had to go to work, so I had to get up and put, make sure that all that water wouldn't be all over the place, because the bags were full of water. Set the cereal, the spaghetti, things that were in cardboard boxes. I said, well, wow, I won't be hoarding these boxes. Anyway, I just thought I'd laugh at myself. Oh my God. So anyway, when I got up at noon, I just finished breakfast. This is some juice that I squeezed yesterday, and I just got a little bit this morning. These are apples and limes, and maybe 1 or 2 lemons was in there, but yeah, that's all this is. So I thought I'd drink some of this today, and I also have what's left of my coffee, and it has gotten cold. I don't care. I still like the taste of it. It tastes good. So I thought I'd finally just come in here. Bridget has gone, sitting in front of the TV, and she actually ate her breakfast this morning. That was a blessing. And so she's sitting in front of the TV nodding. Now I said, well, I'm finna come in here and try to do a little bit more work on this bear, on this doll, and I have a bear. So I guess I'll give about an hour to each one. I usually work about an hour, but I have these 2 things that I need to get out. They should have been gone. So anyway, I've done this one, wait a minute, according to this, okay, according to where I am, I was about to go on off on my own. According to where I am, I'm just going to do a little bit on this one and a little bit on the other one. Maybe a couple of rounds on each, just so I can make some progress, because I'm about to pull that out because I don't know what's going on there. Okay, this was the last stitch right here. I'm going to start crocheting overhand. I've been crocheting underhand, and I broke my hook. It just went. So I had to buy another hook. Anyway, not on this one, but on the bear. So when I do underhand, I'm very tight. And I try to be tight when I go overhand as well. But I'm gonna start going overhand for her. Now, that was the last stitch I just put in. Now this is the first stitch. Come on, girl, focus. You know you can't talk and chew gum at the same time. Goodness, what's up? what are you trying to prove here? Oh my Lord. So that was the first stitch. It was the first stitch was an invisible decrease. That's 2 stitches together to make one. Okay. And then the next stitch says, now see, I'm behind it. You can tell because the feet are turned the other way. I'm in the back of her head. Okay, now I go, I don't know how her head gonna be shaped. I really don't. Now the next one is 1 stitch. I may have not followed directions, very well. Probably in there trying to watch TV or whatever. But here we go. Let me get a glove on this finger on this side. I lost, well, I misplaced. It's not lost. It's in one of these project bags. This is my right glove. I'm gonna have to put it on my left hand. So I gotta put it on my left hand. Okay. There you go. So then I crochet one. All right. Then I go. The directions say your doll is gonna look wonky at this point. But don't worry, everything will straighten out as soon as you start stuffing the head. Don't you know? Let me crochet. Okay, it says invisible decrease, and then one single crochet. Then it says invisible decrease again. I'm gonna turn on some light. I can't see. Invisible decrease again. And then crochet one. Okay. It said to do that twice, so I did that. Then it says 48 stitches. 48 stitches. I probably got more than that, but here we go, all the way around. Like I said, I usually go underhand, yarn under when I'm doing amigurumi, but less pressure on my hand. I'm gonna do yarn over for the top of her head. I'll show you the difference in the stitches. You're gonna see different stitches, but I'm gonna go ahead with it because it'll still look nice. You'll just see where I did yarn under, and you're gonna see the difference when I do yarn over. I think I do yarn over when it's small like that and tight. It's less pressure on my hand. Okay, I hope somebody counting. Yeah. I'm gonna go all the way around. And what I have is what I have, and I will count and work it out if I made a mistake somewhere. Okay. Let me turn a video on because I'm not a talker. Somebody's got a video out. It says build 4,000 hours. Go live. So why am I not going live? If they telling me I could build 4,000 hours if I go live. Sometimes I can go live and sometimes I can't. It just depends on how I am that day. And like I said, I didn't get up until after 12 today because I was up in the middle of the night trying to rescue some groceries. So yeah, I'm just sitting here crocheting. I need to finish this little girl. Then once I finish her, I'm gonna have to determine. I kind of had an idea before I even started her. I thought about the outfit first. What kind of outfit I want her to wear. She is getting ready for Black History Month. So she may have, this is going to a little girl. All little girls are precious. This one's going to a little girl. She likes to carry her dolls around. So this would be a good size for her. I had to reduce the size of that doll. This is my second time making this doll. She would have had her doll by now. But I made that first doll and it was so big. And you know, some things would just terrify little kids. As a matter of fact, I had the doll sitting on the couch beside me, and I forgot she was sitting there while I was working. And I turned around and saw that doll, and I was like, "Whoa, who are you?" Yeah, I want me to share it with you. I'm gonna share it. Let me get around. Let me get around to this side, cause you know I'm like a racehorse or dog running after the little rabbit on the race trail. You let a butterfly come by, baby. Then the butterfly got my attention. Forget about the rabbit. Oh man, oh man. I'm glad that you all are watching my video today. I don't want to put you to sleep, but this is just kind of my vibe when I'm crocheting. I like to be rocking, really. I'm leaning forward over my desk right now, but I like to be laying back and rocking in a rocking chair. I saw PIA. I say PIA, but I'm gonna have to start saying her whole name because she is some passionately intrigued arts. Lord, I'm gonna have to start just saying her name. I've been calling her PIA for short, but she was on the other day just rocking in her rocking chair. I said, "Ooh, that's my kind of vibe." And she was looking so content, rocking in her rocking chair. That's what I like to do. Put my music on at my best. At my best and most creative state. I'll turn on some music, probably some gospel or jazz or a little bit of both, maybe some R&B, whatever I felt like. I turn it on, lay back and relax and crochet. And I like following the pattern because I just learned how to read patterns. Was it last year or year before last? I just started learning how to read patterns now because I had been doing some doll patterns, but that was it. As far as making garments and things like that, I did all of that by watching other people and just freehanding. So I'm really proud of the fact that I can read a pattern. I can read a pattern. And I've done so many of these doll patterns till I could just really, I don't need a pattern to do a doll, but I just like following patterns. Because a lot of people like to. I'm gonna stop right here for a second. I think I'm gonna do another round, but I want to show you. I want to show you her. Before I made her, I made one using the same pattern. Oh man, I got to get up. I'll do a show and tell video another time. Let me stuff a little bit more in her because she got a lot of extra room down here that needs to be stuffed in those cheeks. But you can't stuff a whole lot at the same time. You just have to. This is my bad hand. I gotta go this way. She kind of flimsy too to work with because her body bends and stuff. Not just easy to throw her under your arm and stuff her head and Yep. I like mine stuffed tight. Tight. I stuff it tight as I can without showing the stuffing. Without it coming through, without opening up the stitches. I stuff it as tight as I can. And I do have a little stick that I use. I was stuffing so hard into that teddy bear last night, I broke the stick. So I got another one around here somewhere. If not, I'll use a knitting needle or something, or the back of my hook, We crafters, we will be crafty. And we will make it work. Okay, that's feeling a little bit better around in her cheeks. See, they don't sink in as much as they were. See, she got space all down here that needs to support that neck. I'm gonna have to get that stick so that I could push that stuffing on down in that neck. And sometimes, well, I don't know about this doll. It's so little, but I could get a, I'll use this, I use this. Yeah, I'm from the country, but not that country, okay? I use, I generally use a wooden dowel and stick down in the body until it can't go any further. And I have this stuffing all around the wooden dowel. Since this is a smaller girl, I'm not going to put that wooden dowel in there. I use it to support the neck because of the hairstyle. When I do the hairstyle, it's so heavy, it'll crook her neck over. So if she's going to support beads or curls or ponytails and things on her head, then I would need support down here in her neck. Something stiff, but like we've been using wooden dowel rods, but they can break if the child falls on it hard enough or the wrong way. So I probably won't be putting that in there. I'll just use stuffing to, make it stiff enough and create a hairstyle that won't crook her head over. Yeah, I'll get another pokey stick and poke down in there. Oh, I love her eyes. They're so cute. I embroidered around them like the little, what you call that white part? Stabia. But, well, I don't know what you call it. But anyway, that part, the little white part of the eye under there, and then these little eyelashes right here, and the eyebrows, I embroidered all of that in. And now I usually, with my girl dolls, come back and put a pair of false eyelashes on her. Just use some E6000 or glue. I ain't never used no glue gun, but I've used some fabric glue and put some false eyelashes on her. She'd be so cute. And then I gotta come back and do her lips in whatever color I choose. Yeah, so whatever features I decide. And I used to sell my dolls according to how many features, because that takes a lot. You make a doll, and then you say, well, okay, I want some this color eyes, and I want this color lips, and all that kind of stuff, so I still do it, but not at the extent. What I'm thinking about is, I've really been thinking about opening back up my Etsy store, and then maybe the dolls that I've already created and they were used as samples, I may sell those at a discount price. Just open my Etsy store for a little while and sell them at a discount price. I just may do that. So anyway, I'll pray about it. That's something I'm really thinking about. Okay, now the next time we're supposed to, this next row, I'm gonna do this next row and then I'm gonna stop. We're gonna do 4 single crochets. On this one. Yep, I was really thinking about that, opening up that Etsy store and getting rid of some of the dolls that I've already made at a discount price. I mean, a way discount price. Way, way low, 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 low. Just to get rid of them because some little girl will be happy to have them for whatever occasion. And my family will be happy that I'm not. They're starting to call me a hoarder. No, they ain't starting to call me a hoarder. They calling me a hoarder. So they'll be happy that I'm getting rid of some things because as long as these fingers and hands can move, I will be making items. And I don't go to marketplaces or things like that. But that little old change, it comes in handy when you are, you know, for your yarn and your hooks. Like I broke a hook the other day and had to order it from Amazon, and that all that's a cost to me. But I've been blessed to be able to do that. But this room is full, and I want it empty. I want it empty. I'm going to use up my yarn. I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm going to just use what I have, and I'll make different items, and I'll put them in the Etsy shop for sale at a very low price. I mean, I'm not going to, lowball myself, but the prices are going to be low. They are definitely going to be low. Because some of those dolls, I'll make sure you know which ones are samples and which ones are fresh off the hook. You know, this one is custom. It's going to, well, it's not custom, it's just a request. So it's going to a particular little girl. But, and if you want custom, I could do custom. It just takes time because I don't crochet like I used to. I think I've said that about 3 times on this. I think I said it about 3 times during this video. Girl, get your legs over there. You can bend them backwards for a minute. You'll be okay. You're young. She young. She could bend her legs like that. 2, 3. And from time to time, people will ask me, you know, to be interviewed on their channel. And I'm really, certain social situations make me nervous. Give me a lot of anxiety. So I have to make sure I'm at a place where I can, you know, tolerate that. If not, the week following, might not be so good. You know, I'm not as spontaneous. I'm not very spontaneous. I'll say it like that because I can be. I can be because sometimes I just go live because I feel like it, you know, but you may not see me no more for about a month. But, yeah, I can be spontaneous. I just need to have time to process everything. That's just the way my brain works, okay? That's just the way it works. I have to have time to, you know, ask God to help me do something like that. Is that, you know, because I'll be thinking about all the people that's looking, and I don't know. I'm getting better at that, you know, at not caring about who's looking, because I do know that my Father takes care of me. I know that. But I still have to talk myself into doing things sometimes. And I feel like, well, if my friends don't understand that, then that's fine. You know, that's fine. But my friends now, the ones who say, Teresa, I understand, they'll give me time to get myself together and to rehearse over what I'm going to say. You think this is easy for me? I have to rehearse what I'm going to say. I have to rehearse. Point blank, period. So, anyway, That was a second row that I just did on her. And so what it is having me do now is close up her head. It's having me close her head up. And to me, yeah, it's looking wonky. It's looking small. It's looking like it might be too small for her body, but let me use one of these knitting needles. See if I can push some of this down using that, because you have to be careful with these fingers here. We don't need them to get bent the wrong way or get closed up and locked up on me. You know they'll do that. Let me see how far I can get this down in here. Hey, that goes all the way down to the bottom. And that's just a knitting needle. So that's the way I would stick if I was using a wooden dowel in her. Now I don't feel that dowel anywhere. So if it did break, you know, it wouldn't come through there and hurt anybody. I don't think. It hasn't so far. I just put it like that. So, and here's something that, this is like a plastic or whatever this thing is made out of. That's something to consider. I would put the dowel down in her head like that and then cut it. And then I would finish stuffing it all around it. See how it looks? It's you stuffing all the way around it. Even on top of it. And once you cut it, and it's all the way down here in her body. And that's how I was taught to do these dolls. But I do have enough sense to know that if I'm doing this for a baby would not be getting this type of doll from me. This girl is, I think she's about 9. And they wanted her to have a little buddy. So I think she's about 9. I'm thinking that this will hold because I have it real tight in there. I don't know, it might. Just for safety purposes, see if you got that dowel in there, that neck is not going anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my video right here, and I'll come back and I'm gonna try to do 2 more rows on her, and then I'm gonna stop because that's about all I could take in one day. My hand will start to hurt real bad, and it'll just travel up this thumb and the elbow and the shoulder if I continue to work with it like this. Over an hour, that's enough. So what I'm gonna do is take a little break, and I'll come back and work a little bit more on this one, and then I'll try to work a little bit more on the other one that I have. I didn't show you that, did I? Let me show you before I go. This is my Priscilla bag that I love so very much. And this bear was so small, I was able to stick him inside of here. Here you go. I had these stitch markers to show me where I was gonna put my ears and my arms here. These are the little arms right here, but I think I want the arms longer than that because she actually wants this doll to hold a Valentine, a little heart. But it would have been ready, but I broke my hook, so I couldn't finish. So, yeah. It's going to be a little bear, big as your palm of your hand, and she wants a little heart right there on the front. So, I'll be showing you this when I finish, but I love this because the pattern It's so small. I just stick it inside of this bag with all the pieces to go to it, all the hooks I need. There go my broken pokey tool right there. See, I can't use that. It'd be just my luck that I hurt myself with it. So I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. I'm not gonna even have that hanging around. But if the dowels that I use, this is one too. It's a little bit bigger than the one that I started because I started with a hook that was bigger than I should have that the pattern called for. And by the time I put legs and arms and things on this one, it'd be just too big. I may finish it and give it to her, but as a gift, you know. So what I'm doing is just keeping them in here. Keeping them in here with all of the things that I need to finish this little project. I just love this project bag, Priscilla. I would hate to talk about this bag every time I come home, but I just love my bags. They helping me to, you know, stay focused and stay. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you all later. God bless you, and you all have a wonderful day.